discussing about the dirt of the earth. And in this case, we're going to talk about your soil resources. So let us get into it. So when we talk about soil, we're actually talking about the skin of the earth. And much like our skin, it generally provides a cover that will allow vegetation, or in this case plant, to cover the earth. Now in this case, we're trying to cover just the characteristics so far and the components of soil. So right now we have 4 main components for soil, which is your inorganic materials, soil water, soil air, and organic matter. Now Ms. Lim, what do all of those mean? Well, we're going to go into them. So for your inorganic materials, you are talking about your compounds that are not necessarily very much rich inside our bodies or inside the bodies of living organisms, and that oftentimes they're actually taken from other rock materials via weathering. So aside from that, we also have your soil water. When we say soil water, these are generally precipitation from the water cycle that is stored inside the soil, and that oftentimes it's used to dissolve your inorganic materials so that plants can feed off them as well, and that they are extracted by your vegetation or your plants. Your plants. Now in this case, we also have soil air. What is soil air? It's generally air found in the voids or spaces that are not filled with water. So this actually provides a way for plants to breathe per se. But in this case, they're not using a nose to breathe or their stomata under their leaves. They're also using their roots. So gas exchange can actually happen in the roots as well. So that's why there's a phenomenon such as overwatering plants. And what happens when we overwater? Except the mundo, your plants can actually choke to death because we lose a channel for them to exchange gases by overwatering them. Yes, plants can drown too. And finally, we have your organic matter. When we say organic matter, these are compounds derived from, you guessed it, right, living stuff. So when we say organic matter, we speak of compounds derived from decayed stuff. In this case, we call them humus or humus. Is it humus? It must be one or the other. Now in this case, humus actually supplies nutrients to the soil and food for microorganisms, which actually provides balance to the soil as well. So again, let's try to recall the four components of soil. So first we have inorganic matter. Up next we have your organic matter, soil air, and finally soil water. So hopefully you can remember the following. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.